on the True Word Television, it is time to explore the True Wellness Connections.
Welcome again to the True Wellness Connection. My name is Claudine Salomo.
Today is Tuesday.
Especially on Tuesdays like this, we talk about a lot of topics.
Join Mrs. Claudine Salomo.
I am not saying you should not love yourself for who you are, but you should want to do something even better.
Victoria Masio.
You just have to be honest with yourself.
And Elizabeth Brimo.
The way you live tells so much to the kids.
To talk health, wealth, parenting, relationship, finances, and life at large.
Because any negative thought, trust me, does never build anybody, can only destroy us.
Look deep inside your pocket, your bank account.
The way you handle situations at home matters.
The True Wellness Connections, every Tuesday on the True Word Television, 5:30, Winnipeg.
Awesome work was done through the frailty of your son. El Shaddai, no night, no stain. El Shaddai, whoa. No night.
Television. It is time to explore the True Wellness Connections.
Welcome again to the True Wellness Connection. My name is Claudine Salomo.
Today is Tuesday.
Especially on Tuesdays like this, we talk about a lot of topics.
Join Mrs. Claudine Salomo.
I am not saying you should not love yourself for who you are, but you should want to do something even better.
Victoria Masio
You just have to be honest with yourself.
and Elizabeth Bremo
The way you live tells so much to the kids.
to talk health, wealth, parenting, relationship, finances, and life at large.
Because any negative thought, trust me, does never build anybody, can only destroy us.
Look deep inside your pocket, your bank account.
The way you handle situations that all matters.
The True Wellness Connections every Tuesday on the True World Television, 5:30 Winnipeg.
Hello everyone. Today is Tuesday. Welcome to True Wellness Connections. You know, every Tuesday is our joy to come here and be in front of this TV and share with you our new contents. So please, today is something really important. You know what? You don't want to miss it out. I'm telling you, it's going to be fabulous. It's going to be amazing, and it's going to be really lifting, lifting your spirit up. Unfortunately, we started late. We want to apologize for that, but we will improve. But that is not it. Even if it's going to be 15 minutes, it's going to be amazing, awesome, wonderful, and powerful. My name is Victoria, and with me today I have a wonderful woman of God. She's a pastor, she's a counselor, she's a wife, she's a mom. Her name is Pastor Ngozi Iheka, and her husband, Pastor Chris, are the lead pastors of House of New Hope Ministries in Winnipeg, and also they have they're leading another church too in Nigeria. And she's a fabulous woman. You want to be around her. You want to listen to her speech every Tuesday. That's why I'm hooked to her speech. I want to grow. So today, don't miss it. Just, take few minutes, bring a cup of, iced tea or whatever. Just put on the table, sit and relax, because we are going to talk something really awesome. So, the topic today we are going to discuss is the power of unseen.
Yeah.
The power of unseen.
Seeing the unseen.
But before I let this woman take over, I just want to emphasize the power of seeing the unseen. Sorry for the wrong introduction. So it's the power of seeing the unseen. So, welcome, Pastor Ngozi.
Thank you.
So today, I know we are two. It feels like we have a lot of space here, huh?
Holy Spirit is here with us.
Amen. So, today we are talking about the power of seeing the unseen. What does that really mean to you?
Seeing the unseen.
Yeah.
What we are really trying to look at is vision. Vision is all about seeing the unseen. Because what really guides life is not what you see, but is what you can see from your spiritual eyes. Every human being on earth is a spiritual being, whether you are Hindu or Muslim, you don't believe anything, but the ability to see through your heart, not with your physical eyes, makes a huge difference in the life of people. It keeps your marriage going, it keeps your family going, it keeps your career going, it keeps you on a track. It helps you keep you away from all kinds of distraction. Because the moment you can capture something from the eyes of the supernatural, if you can see it and you believe it and you have clarity And there are so many areas of your life that you will not even want to go because it keeps you focused. It gives you energy. The power to see the unseen gives you a lot of energy. And when you achieve it, you feel fulfilled in life. So that is why today's topic is really, really important, because a Proverb 29:18 said, "My people perish for lack of vision." I will paraphrase it, that people perish. Nation, family, individuals, young and old. We perish when we cannot see the unseen. If we cannot imagine it, if you cannot picture the things you expect or the things you want to see happen in your life, when you have no ability to see it, you perish. You will be so distracted. You will lack a lot of self-controls in life. We see a lot of people that migrate into new countries and they forget it. They lost the children, lost in the culture, the husband, the wife, everything disappear. You see newly coupled, when they are trying to get married, there was a lot of butterfly because they have a good vision, the vision of that young girl, oh, I want to get married. And they were really intentional to make it work. But as soon as they get married, they forget everything about that vision. And like I said earlier, you see immigrants, they came in here and with no clarity of vision, they lack that ability to see the unseen, how they want the life to look at, what they want to pursue, what they want to achieve. They fail to see that and they get into wrong crowd. Everything matters to them. Because when you lack vision, everything is necessary. Everything is important. Now you end up going anywhere. Because right now there is nothing to guide you. So people will tell you, I'm going for a ride. You go for a ride because there is nothing you are seeing. You are not seeing that unseen plan, unseen objective, unseen houses, unseen things you want to achieve. Maybe even your godly vision, you are not seeing anything. So people just enter into the car and start driving around everywhere. But when you can have that ability to have a clarity of vision, you are able to see into the future. You are able to see things as you saw them to be in the unseen realm. Because vision is individual, is personal, and then you can share it along. And imagine what remains when families or individuals have the same vision and they have the same goal. Imagine what that really means. They won't even enter into a car and say, I just want to go for a ride. They will go with a direction, with a purpose. So I believe that this topic is really, really important because it's going to help individuals, it's going to help couples, it's going to help young and old to assess what is happening into their life, to see maybe they have moved outside their vision, or they have not even have a vision for their life, or they have moved outside the God vision. Because when we are talking about vision, we have corporate vision, we have individual vision, we have godly visions. So now at the end of this discussion, we pray and believe that everybody can go and re-examine their life to see, maybe I don't even have vision. Check what is really happening inside of you. Check what has surrounded your home, your family, to say, are we running on a vision or we don't even have any? And then see the important. If you don't have vision for your life, if you don't have vision for your children, if you don't have even God-given vision, then it is time for you to sit down and say, I have to sit down and have one. I have to sit and be quiet within your spirit so that you can be able to see into the future how you want your life, the direction you want your life to go, and be able to see the directions of how your God is asking you to move. You are creator. I believe God has a vision for everybody. He said, my plan for you is thought of good and not evil. There is plan, there is purpose for every human being. God did not create us to just be doing the same thing. And if you have that ability to capture it through the eyes of the unseen, Because what we are saying, you have to do it with your own eyes. It's a physical eye, but there is a supernatural one that flows from your heart. So that's the importance of seeing the unseen.
Thank you so
God
much.
bless you.
Okay, thank you for the definition of vision. For me, honestly, I can define vision is a compass of life. You know, let's take it this way. If you're in the airplane traveling, right? When the pilot loses that compass, so probably something will, you know, something will not be right, because there will not be this physical direction, you know. With the traffic, there is someone always will be directing. But when you're in the plane or in the ship, it's the compass that directs you. So for me personally, I think vision is a compass of life, because it directs you. If you're going left, or you are drifting away from the purpose you want to achieve, or the goal that you want to achieve, because you have that strong vision, will brings you in.
Yeah.
If you are trying to go right, not in the middle, will bring you in the middle. So I think for me, in a lame word or just in a simple term, it's a compass of life.
Yes.
So yeah, I think it's a compass of life.
Yeah. It guides you.
It guides you.
It guides you, because when that compass is there, is directing you, it's going to help you choose what to wear. It's going to help you choose the book you will read. It's going to help you choose whether you will go to that party or you are not going to go. It's going to help you choose the kind of friends you want to keep. Because it's not every friend that now you need to be part of this journey. It's going to help you to know the kind of exit. You know, when you are driving or when you are flying, okay, it's not every exit you will take. Okay? Because now the vision will help you say, okay, this is the way to turn. This is no way to turn. This is how to go. And when you miss it, because you have had that ability to see. There are things you have seen that only you knows it, and it brings a lot of fulfillment. So when you missed it, when you go to the wrong exit, because of that vision you have about that journey, is going to help you turn around. Whereas somebody that don't have any kind of vision in their life, they will be trying to spend all the time. They will be trying to spend all the time in the whole world, trying to figure it out. Instead of saying, I was planning of going to Lajimode. Okay? That was the vision I have, that I was going to go to Lajimode, and when I get there, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to make everybody rejoice and be happy. You have seen it, how it's going to look like. And because now the exit you took is not leading you to Lajimode, you will be able to come back. But when people lack that vision, which is what Proverb 29 is telling us, you will find out that they will just be running around, they will be driving, trying to waste all the time, waste all the energy, carry people along that you don't need to carry. Waste time trying to prove you are right. Waste time giving out your self-esteem to where you are not supposed to give it out. Okay? Whereas there are things you'll be doing that doesn't really make sense, that is going to help you achieve. So I like what you really say, that is a compass that guides you through and help you take the exit. When you miss it, it redirects you to the path you're supposed to go. So the ability to see the unseen is very, very important, because as soon as you can capture that vision and you plan and work towards it, life is very fulfilling. But there is still some issues.
I know. Yes. You know, personally, me too, I get confused. Can you really differentiate between a vision, a dream, and a plan? Because this kind of look the same, kind of similar. Can you try to differentiate for me or other people out there watching us?
When we are talking about vision, like we say, seeing the unseen, you are seeing through your eyes.
Yeah.
But you know, when you are dreaming, let's look at it this way: you are asleep.
Yeah.
And you imagine things, you fantasize things, you dream, you admire things, you have desire. Okay? But the plan is the way to achieve whichever one, whether the dream or the vision. You have to have a plan to achieve it. You have to have a plan to achieve it. And vision, you have to work it out. It has to be plain. You have to write it. Habakkuk 2:2 said, make it plain, write it. But in a dream, you don't even care whether you write it or not. You just put it within your head. But for vision, there must be clarity. Whereas the dream, you just imagine it, you just dream it, you just fantasize it. Whereas when we are really talking about a vision, you know, there are, like I said, there are different kinds of vision. Godly vision, which is divine vision that God gives you, and that particular one is meant for people. Whereas the individual visions, it's meant for me. Dream is just for you. It's self-centered. But just like some personal visions is self-centered, but godly visions is not just self-centered. It's always look for a larger ways to enrich other people's life. Just like where we are today is a vision of somebody. It's a divine vision. Because now it's a divine vision, it blesses everybody. It imparts humanity. Okay? But dream can be self-centered. Okay? Oh, this is my dream. I'm dreaming today I'm going to go to US. It's my dream that in the next 20 years I will be retiring. I will be going for vacation. I will take my kids. But the vision, look into the future and see what they are that are not, and you walk towards it. You walk towards it. God is giving me this vision, or I have this vision that in the year 2022, we are going to build a structure. And I see that structure that is going to impart a lot of lives. Because vision has to be broad. And if it's not imparting people in a positive way, then go and look into it. It's just a dream. It's not godly, it's not divine. Then it becomes yours. And the fulfillment of a dream, the fulfillment you get when you are working based on your dream, and the fulfillment you get when you are working in vision, when you are working in divine vision, is totally different. Because this one is fulfilling. If you miss your route, if you miss your exit, you still come back. But when it's a dream, it becomes too centered, me. If you make a mistake, you think it's the end of the world.
Then you drift away completely.
Yes. Wow. But when it is a vision, you say, run with it. Make it plain. Even if it's tarry, wait. Wait for it. It must surely come to pass. Because every day you are living an intentional life. But when you are not running with it, when it's not clear, when you don't have a clear vision of your life, of your marriage, because vision makes you live an intentional life. It makes you live a very disciplined life. Whereas you can have a dream. You have a dream, okay, this is my dream to finish a high school. You might abandon it along the way because it doesn't care. You doesn't care. It's not imparting. You are not seeing it as in a very broader way to impart life and bring joy and bring fulfillment. So it doesn't bother you. You don't walk towards it the way you walk towards vision.
Oh.
And vision must be bigger than you. But your dream can never be bigger than you. Dream is within you. But the vision is bigger than you. When the vision is not bigger than you, it's not divine.
Wait.
Yeah.
Quick question. Let's go back to the Old Testament. You know, Joseph dreamt that one day he will be a king. A king or a leader, right? But he dreamt. So how will you differentiate that dreaming and then the vision now? Because the Bible says he dreamt. Stars, 12 stars, and all those fancy, you know, dream and words. So how do you differentiate?
If you look at that vision is
was it a vision or a dream?
It's a vision. It's the vision that God gave him. It's a vision to the future. Because dream, you can just have it now. He look at what really happened there. He has that dream of a revelation of a revelation into the future. Vision is a revelation to the future, things that are going to happen. You are seeing this as you saw they could be. What is going to, you are going to give birth. And now that dream is bigger than Joseph. Imagine a small boy having that revelation that all the brothers will come about to him and serve him. How do you think it's going to be possible? And he saw him that he's going to be a king and he will save nation. That's too deep. It's too deep. And that's why he ran to the father and said, this is what God is giving me. It's a revelation from the God. It's divine. It must be bigger than you, and you have to believe for vision to come to actualization. You have to believe it. You have to believe that what has been revealed to you by the power that is greater than you, it is possible. Even if it's this individual vision, you must believe that there is something in you that carries you. That's why self-esteem is so important. That it's not just, can he or can he not? Is it possible or is not going to be possible? So Joseph really had that divine revelation that this is how your life is going to be or look like. And that's what really guided Joseph. Because of that vision God has given him, this is what the future, this is you, but in the future. Okay? So even when Joseph, I remember Genesis 39, when Joseph had encounter with Potiphar's wife, all the challenges that happened, Joseph did not allow the trauma. When you carry vision, you don't allow the past to stop you. Okay?
Wow.
He did not allow the circumstances of life. Do you know why couples will fight? Couples fight. We are always fighting. There is domestic violence because they lack vision. If a man or a woman has a vision that I want to raise the godly children, if that's the vision of that man or that woman, that in this marriage, I'm going to, by the special grace of God, I see my wife and I see having godly children. It's going to help them. If there is an issue, they will deal with it. That's why the Bible says, be angry and sin not. But, go ahead. It's so excited. It's so interesting topic.
Oh, well, that is really amazing.
Yeah.
So, what about people who are not, who have different faiths, who are not believing in God, but they live in some sort of faith or whatever, I don't know what to say. How do you tell them, or how do you advise them?
Even people, every human being believes in something. They call it it. And there is an it in them that guide them to see things beyond their eyes, to see the life they want to achieve, to see what can become a possibility in their life. Because they are seeing that such a thing is possible, whether in Hindu or atheist. There is that knowing in somebody, there is that deep revelation, deep insight. Some we call it my instinct, or I just sense something inside of me. There's always something that helps them. Look at businesses. You will see somebody becoming a corporate executive, a director, because there was something in them. There is creativity. We are all God-given. The only thing when we grow up and we decide to say, oh, I don't want to be a Christian, I don't believe. But that maker, the fruit of the Creator is living in us. And it gives you a direction. Say, before you was born, I know you. So before every human on earth was conceived, there is something has been imparted inside of them that guides them. God will not take it away from you because you say they are Hindu or you don't believe. It's in you. It's inside of you. But now, the ability to bring it back to life, there are some people that still carry it. And they run with that vision. Some vision started even when they were children. They know already that I'm going to be an engineer. I'm going to be an electrician. I can see that I can create things. I can fix things. Okay? You can see it because they are seeing something their mother and father is not seeing. And they grew up nurturing that thing that that child is seeing through the eyes of the unseen. That's vision. And they are running with it. Then if you are a smart and a woman or a man very sensitive, you will guide that child because you have seen there is something your child is seeing that you are not seeing. You will guide them. That's the vision. Is inborn, is in you. The moment you can tap into it, it simplifies life. It makes it interesting. It makes it so interesting if you can capture the vision of your life. It reduces stress a little bit.
So, well, so most of us, we come to this country, yeah, we come to this country, you say, oh, I'm going to work so hard, I'm going to school, I'm going to do, because of like cultural differences, climatic changes, like time differences, different schedule, people tend to lose focus. So how will you encourage people to focus, like to really focus? When you're in Africa, this is what I said when I came to this country. I'm going to worship my God. I'm going to be, worshiping him because I love to sing, right? But yeah, because now I'm a mom, go to work and all this, it's sometimes hard. Like for those kind of people like me, what do you really say? Because I believe it's not only me who lost the focus, but there are many out there too who are struggling, who have that strong feeling, I want to do this, I want to do this, but because of the distraction and because of busy schedule, because of all this cultural shock, how are you going to encourage some of us or advise us to be focused?
Okay, before I tell somebody to be focused, first of all, I want to find out what inspired that ambition in you. What really inspired that? Because if what inspires the ambition to work, to make money, to go to school, is coming from a place of not self-centered or selfishness, okay, or competition, but it's coming from a place to enrich life and enrich others, the ability to lose focus is minimal. So when people are losing focus, the first thing is to ask yourself, what was the driving force of that ambition? You have to figure it out. To stir it up again. What really led me? What is the purpose? What is the intention of those plans you had, those dreams you had, your ambition you had? So what was the motivating factor? When I come to Canada, or I come to Europe, or you go to Jamaica, wherever the place you want to, what was the motive behind it? If you check the motive will tell you why that individual loses focus. Because if the motive is right, you will not be distracted. You will not be lost in the crowd. But most of our ambition is selfish driven. Most times we want to compete. Most times I want to work to show them that I belong. Oh, when I go to Canada, Nigeria, wherever the place, this man, this woman that have tried to teach me a lesson, I'm going to teach them a lesson. So the motive of action has a lot to do with the kind of passion that will carry you fulfill that. And when it's coming from inside, from a genuineness of heart, from a place of joy and peace, it's easy to come back to the track and start the race again. So my advice would be, go back and find out within you. Be honest within yourself. You can't lie to yourself. You can lie to everybody. You can't lie to yourself. So my first advice would be, find the motive of that action. Find the motives of that ambition. Find it back. And then try to find out what is now limiting you. At what point did you feel that downcast? At what time did you start feeling that discouragement? So you have to locate it. Where did you lose that passion, the zeal, the life, the energy? You have to go back to find it So that as soon as you are able to find where you lost the passion, the joy, the happiness, if it is in pain, then you have to look for help or talk about it. If it is because of different disappointment, you have made with a lot of disappointment over and over, you need to be honest within yourself and talk about it and address it. The fire, there is something that always quench the fire. Okay, there is always something that, so we have to identify what is the cost of this issue. Where have you missed it? Because the moment we are able to trace it, oh, I plan to go to school now, it's not possible. Why? What's the reason? What is happening? Then we can be able to navigate the ways to bring back that passion back. But if it is a vision, remember we are talking about seeing the unseen. If it is a vision, you don't give up. Because the end result is what drives you. But because this one's that's why I say, is it ambition or just dream? But because this one, you did not see the end, you are just looking at here. That is why you lose focus immediately. But vision, the end result keeps you going. Even in those low moments. You know, there are some low moments when you are running after your vision. The ability to get up and dust your back is high.
So how do you do that?
To get up?
Yeah.
Okay,
those low moments.
Those low moments? What really happened in low moments? And one is to find out what is bringing the low moment. Okay? What is really bringing it up? One of the things that can cause that low moment is too much expectation on yourself. When you put too much expectation, okay? Just like when I was trying to establish the House of New Hope Foundation in Nigeria, my vision was, every year I want to set up the schools, for the less privileged, the widows. I want to make sure within 5 years everybody will be out of the streets, there won't be drugs. That's the vision, and I have. But I put too much pressure on myself. Forgetting that vision is bigger than myself. And trying to tell myself the truth that I need people. Vision, you need people to bring it into fulfillment. It can't just be alone. Okay? Because vision must be greater than you. So when you are running that vision and you find yourself in that low moment, it's time to reassess yourself again to find out, maybe are you trying to put a lot of expectation on yourself? Have you missed, okay, the owner of that vision, the one who inspired that vision for you? Because when you are moving with a vision, it's important to always go back to the owner, the originator of that vision. Then if it is a personal vision, it's even important once in a while have a meeting with yourself to reassess it. Because when you are running with a vision, the moment you get disconnected from yourself or the creator, that's when we find ourselves in those moments. So when you find yourself in those low moments, do a reassessment to find out, maybe you have been looking all over the place, trying to see who has done it better than you, for you to come back and remember what brought you there. When you remember what brought you there, just like I take couples. When couples say, oh, I don't love him or her again, I say, okay, tell me what brought you here in the beginning. Did you see how you are smiling now? You will see the man or the woman smiling. Because now they remember what brought them together. And the moment they can be able to remember what brought them together, then they can be able to move, be open and willing. So in those moments, it's important to remember the purpose of that vision. And remember that it's not about you. If you quit, people that are supposed to enjoy that project is going to suffer. And it put a lot of joy and happiness knowing that the end result, even if you did not live to the end result of it, but you are happy that it's going to impart life. And as an individual, you'll be so proud of yourself that you achieved something. So it keeps you going.
Amen.
Amen. Praise God.
That is really amazing. Yeah, to tell you the truth, I don't know whether this is a vision or just because I was disappointed or something. I did not know. I was on my darkest side, right? A very darkest side, like really, really dark side of my life. I didn't know what to do. So I said, you know what? I'm going to use my pain to help other people. So that time, it was so tough for me. I just felt like, I want to do something different, to ease my pain, to ease the pain. So I started this charitable organization. Like, honestly, I had no clue how it's going to be. But I said, I'm going to empower women. The reason why I always want to give back to people, I came through a program called World University Service of Canada, whereby I think all the provinces in Canada, university students, they pay $1 extra in their tuition fee to bring a refugee student in Canada. So I came with that program. So when I came with that program, going to nursing school, when you are just fresh from Africa, going to a nursing school was hell. So many challenges. So I promised myself, once I'm done, I'm going to give it back. So when I met the darkest day of my life, I was like, you know what, I'm going to use this to inspire someone. For sure, it's not easy, as you said. I didn't know whether I prayed for up to now. I can't even find a clarity whether it was something that I pray for or it's just because I want to ease my pain. But I find I'm doing it. As you said, there are some lowest moments in my life. I feel like I want to quit this. But when I look at the impact of the things that we are doing, it brings so much joy in my heart. Even sometimes when things goes wrong, I feel like yelling on top of my voice. I calm down. I just see the pictures of things that we do. It makes me happy. But up to now, I keep questioning myself. Is it from God or is it my pain? Is it just the desire that I want or what? So what do you... I know some people also, they have similar kind of situation. So tell me, what can you say about this case scenario?
Yesterday, I was talking to our members. I said, there is a God who gives you a song in the night. Because during the night seasons, there are voices. Night comes with a sound. And in most dark moments, you find their visions. That's why God turned mess into message. Whereas individuals see mess as the end of the world. Whereas the creator of the whole universe, in the midst of mess, God sees vessels, treasures, and He guides you. And most time, for you to walk in your vision, God allows you to walk through it. So that it will draw that compassion, that empathy, the ability to resist all forms of distraction. And God will allow you to go through the dark moment so that you will not give up on the vision that is greater than you. Okay? Right now you saw yourself that, oh, something happened. And within those moments, you begin to visualize what that thing means. You begin to visualize how you can impact somebody's life through that experience. It's a vision. Because you are seeing what life could turn to when you do things differently. You see the way I'm focusing on this camera. That is what you were seeing in those moments. You see things more than you could have seen it in ordinary life. And it is only you that is seeing it within those periods. And as you are seeing everything, and as you focus on it, it becomes brighter and brighter. And now it's helping you to make choices. It's helping you to guide you on the things to focus on, what you don't need to focus, the people you need to, because right now you are seeing in this experience that somebody needs help, somebody needs empowerment, somebody needs somebody to hold their hands, somebody needs somebody to cheer. You are seeing it. It's so focused clearly. Even there are voices from outside because you are so focused, you can't be distracted. Even when you find yourself a little bit distracted, you come back because there is something you are seeing. You are seeing the unseen potentials, possibilities in the mess. That's divine, that's godly. That's the divine. You know, sometimes we are trying to see God maybe come in and say, Victoria. That audible voice, okay? But that's not how God gives you visions. God can use circumstances of life. God can be in the midst of stillness. He speaks. But one thing you have to recognize that that vision was greater than you. See, Moses was running out of issues, hiding. Moses killed somebody, and he ran out. Thinking that he has run away from God. Not knowing God, no, that's what I want. He's going to deliver. I'm going to give him this vision that he will go and bring my people out. Okay? And because that, and Moses saw it. Moses saw it. Even before God have really revealed everything and called him, he saw it. So you can find their vision. God can give you the visions of your life. Okay? Through different circumstances of life. And it is left for you to have that ability to capture it and run with it. Whereas if it's just an ordinary dream or your ambitions or your plan, it will just be self-centered. That's when to know which one is godly, which one is personal, is when it's enriching and blessing others and not just you. So in low moment, when you remember that there are destinies you are carrying, because vision, you are pregnant, about to give birth to something that will benefit others, you will be able to get up. So congratulations.
Thank you. So for those today, I just want to encourage our viewers out there. Honestly, maybe you are trying to do something. You don't know whether it's a vision from God or it's your situation that is forcing you to do something, or maybe it's something that you feel and you are questioning yourself. Will this come to pass? Will this come to reality? Will this come to, you know what, you are not alone. All of us are going through the same thing. Just give it a try. Don't settle for less. Just try it. If it fails, no big deal. You will get something better. At least you have tried. You don't want to say, I was about to try. At least you tried. Now you know. Next time when you want to try something new or you want to do something new, you know how exactly you are going to plan out well. And also, when you have a vision, and if things are not really going so well, whether financially, maybe relationship-wise, people turn away from you, or maybe even your family turns away, it's okay. Sometimes you don't need to take a lot of passengers with you. You need to drive your car alone to reach to your destination. So I'm not trying to say leave family members out of your vision. But what I'm saying is sometimes when you are pursuing your vision, when you are pursuing your God-given vision, it will reach a time in your life. People will come against you. People will question you. You made such a mess. Now you are doing this. You made such a mess. Now you are doing this. Don't give an ear to them. Just pursue what you feel so strongly in your heart. If it's like meaning to change one person, you know the Bible say, if one person gets saved, thousands of angels rejoice in heaven. Which means even on earth here, when you have a vision to help someone, even one person, even if saying hi to that person, it means you have changed someone's life. It means that you have made someone's day, right? Yeah. So,
and carry the people that is needed in that journey. Okay? That's really important. If you want to achieve your vision, your dream, whatever it is, you must carry the people that are needed. Like now, if you are going to Florida, okay, we know the weather of Florida. If you are going there with jackets, winter jackets, I want you to think about how your life is going to look like within the next 7 days. You know, winter jacket is good, okay? The winter boot is good, but it's not needed in
Florida.
Florida. So there are people in your life that they are necessary, they mean a lot to you, they are nice, but when you are in the journey of your life, there are some people that are not needed. That's why it's good to meditate at all times. It's good to spend time asking yourself questions all the time. Who are in the circle of my friend? Who do I need? If you carry discouragers, you might not go anywhere. If you carry people who are always seeing wrong in everything, okay, you might not go anywhere. You need people that will bring out the best in you. You need people that will believe in that vision or dream. So who you carry in the journey of the fulfillment, both visions or dream, is so important. 99% of time, we miss the visions of our life, the dreams of the life, because we carry people we thought they are good, but they are not right for that journey. And because they are not right for that journey, there will be accident on the road. Just like if you have a plan of going to school and you are discussing it with somebody that has no value for education, I want you to think about the end result of it. I want you to think about when God, like the vision God gave you to go and now establish this so that you will bless the young and the and families. Imagine when you are dealing with somebody who is too self-centered, that believe in just me. It's not gonna happen. You want a good marriage, you want a good life. Think about who are in the circles of your friends. Who are they? And begins to see this one is good for Winnipeg, winter. This one is good for BC, rain. This one is good for Florida. Just position people where they belong. And if you're finding it difficult to do that, ask the Holy Spirit. Ask God. If you're not a Christian, be still. Be still. There is that voice in silence that will speak to you and tell you this person is not supposed to be there. Because you need people in your life to fulfill your both visions and dreams. You need people. If you are burning bridges, you are not going to achieve anything in life. Like we say it, Apostle Jerome was able to bring forth this vision because he was able to carry the right people. Not just good people, the right people that are meant to be part of this vision. Okay? So one of the challenges is carrying the good people, but they're not fit and right for the journey. Like I said, if you're going to Florida now and you carry winter jacket, winter jacket is good for Winnipeg. But when you get to Florida, you find out that man, that woman is not right for the journey. So that you'll be able to know what to trust them. Just like you have a friend that talks too much. Okay? There are certain things you are not going to communicate with that person regarding the vision. Because vision, people can kill it. And they blame circumstances of life. And it's not the will of God. People can kill your dreams. So the ability to carry the right by divine direction and inspiration is important.
That's so true. Well, thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you for the wonderful points. Thank you for the wonderful discussion. I believe today we have two of our sisters are not present, but it didn't limit us. Yeah. Our vision is every Tuesday to bring new contents to you guys. And even today, as we are two of us, at least we have something to offer to our viewers. And we thank you so much, very, very much for listening to us. And also we thank God that at least we have learned something very new and very important, because without this seeing the unseen, it's it's not easy. You are just going to live your life. You move
Carelessly.
around. Yes, you are just going to move in circle, all year round.
No self-control. You just take anything along the way. You drink anything you like to drink. You listen to whatever you want to listen when you don't have a vision. But when you have vision, you choose what you listen to. You choose what you see. You choose what you dress. Look at the way we dress because of where we are going. We can't come here and dress like somebody going to club. So the ability to see the unseen helps you choose what to wear, help you choose how to go. So if you've been living a careless life, it is time for you to come back to yourself and reassess your life. Reassess where you are going and how you want to get there. With that vision, you live. Proverbs 29:18 said it. I will paraphrase it. You perish, you live a careless life. You have no self-control. Anything goes. People will pick you on phone, like you see some immigrant. As soon as they come to Canada, somebody is telling the woman, oh, this is Canada. Women rules. So if the man mess up, kick the woman out of the house. They give you things that is outside the visions of your life. If you have a clarity of visions about your marriage, about your children, it's going to guide you. There is somebody that will call you on the phone to talk. You say, this is not necessary right now because this thing is going to divert you to take a route that is not where you plan to go. So it is really, really important every day to ask yourself, am I really walking towards my vision? Do I really have one? And if you don't have one, go and get it. If not, you are going to live a careless life. Anything goes. Any human being goes. Any food, any show. You listen to any show. You enter into any vehicle. Anyone you see, you just enter in. And what happens? There will be chaos in life. And are you going through chaos now? Ask yourself, what is really happening? Do I have a clarity? What have I seen in my unseen state of mind? Because what I have seen when nobody is here is what guides me every day. That even when I offend you, I can say, I'm so sorry. Because I don't want to inhabit bitterness, anger, resentment inside of me. It's going to bring pollution. It's not going to guide me to what I have seen and what I'm calling into being.
So, as we're about to conclude, what do you want our viewers to take home today?
So our wonderful viewers, God's plan for you is to have life and have it abundantly, to prosper and to be in good health. And our Creator, His plan is not for you to perish. So get vision. Get vision for your life. And check within you what you are carrying. Will it help you achieve your vision? If what is in the trunk of your life is not accepted, it's not going to help you get rid of it. Are you having a dream? Are you having an ambition of what you want to achieve? Go to school, start a business. You have to check what is in the trunk and get rid of some of the stuff that is not supposed to be there. If you are trying to go fast, if you want to fly fast, fly higher, you have to fly light. And you carry the right people around you. And make a time always to be still and meditate. And when it looks like it's not going to be possible, believe that all things are possible. Because if you can guide your spirit, if you can guide your soul, if you can guide your mind, and be able to be vulnerable when you think it's getting tough for you, be vulnerable to talk to somebody about it, but be careful who you talk to. So be open to share it. And as you share it, go back inside yourself and encourage yourself and run. Because vision will help you not to fall into adultery and fornication. When you have a clear visions of living a holy, acceptable life to produce something, you're not going to go into any woman and come out. No, you will be able to know who you want, a woman you want to go in and the one you don't want to go in, a man you want to go in and the one. So vision is really important because it helps you choose the life you want to live. And I encourage you to get one. Run with it, make it plain in your spirit, in your soul. Visit it every day. And let your life be a blessing to you and everybody around you. So God bless you.
Thank you so much, my pastor. Uh,
God bless you.
And yeah, one thing today I just also want to comment is maybe somebody here will come, oh, I stayed in this country maybe for 20 years. I haven't done anything for myself. I feel like now I'm old, I want to retire. But you know what? Even older people, the Bible says older people will get vision, right?
Bear fruit.
Yeah, will get vision, and the young will dreams. I think in one of the Bible chapters, right? So you know what? It's never too late in life. You know, the KFC guy, actually he achieved his business when he was 67. So you know, you are still young to achieve what you want to achieve. You know how many KFCs in the world?
Yeah.
Every country now has KFC. He's not here, he's not living, he died long time ago, but his vision still existing now. Don't limit yourself that you're old, I'm too tired. Don't give excuse. Just get one for yourself. I know God will bless it because God has put something uniquely in you, and he wants you to use it to help others before you leave this physical body, you know. Yeah, so today just make sure that, you know, listen to our program about vision. If you don't have one, please revisit yourself and ask God for one. And if you have any question, you have any topic you want us to discuss, please send us a message and we'll get back to you. Otherwise, we want to thank you so much and have a great evening. Bye. See you next Tuesday.
God bless you.
And God bless you.
When it is Tuesday on the True Word Television, it is time to explore the True Wellness Connections.
Welcome again to the True Wellness Connection. My name is Claudine Salomo.
Today is Tuesday.
Especially on Tuesdays like this, we talk about a lot of topics.
Join Mrs. Claudine Salomo.
I am not saying you should not love yourself for who you are, but you should want to do something even better.
Victoria Masio
You just have to be honest with yourself.
and Elizabeth Bremo
The way you live tells so much to the kids.
to talk health, wealth, parenting, relationship, finances, and life at large.
Because any negative thought, trust me, does never build anybody, can only destroy us.
Look deep inside your pocket, your bank account.
The way you handle situations that all matters.
The True Wellness Connections, every Tuesday on the True Word Television, 5:30 Winnipeg.
You are watching the True Word Television, spreading the true word of salvation.
Shalom peuple de Dieu, moi c'est le pasteur Roger Salomon. Je vous invite à pouvoir nous suivre. Nous avons une émission Sclow Fire chaque mercredi dans notre télévision chaîne True World TV.
Ce soir,
a une onction de la puissance dynamique que Dieu met en vous, mes frères.
You are watching the True Word Television, spreading the true word of salvation.
Tafuta rafiki mwenye atakuhimizi kutembea mzuri ndani ya maisha kiroho. Unapofungula milango hizi minafungula, ukakutana milango haina mubaraka wala entere ya Mungu, fungula milango kwa entere ya Mungu. Mungu alikuwa anasema mtoto wangu ule pale iko nafanya hivi tu kwa entere yangu.
Karibu tena wamama kuendelea na kufuata kipindi yetu ya mwanamke wa maombi, Woman of Prayer, Femme de Prière, ambayo inapitoka kwenye mtandao wa True Word Television. Tunapokea kama mama tofauti kutoka huku na huku na huku kutukulisha tu neno la Mungu. Karibu sana, mtabarikiwa. Na wenu mdogo sana, dada yenu mdogo wenu Ange Mapendo Bendera Bonyoma. Asante sana na wapenda.
Kipindi mke wa maombi pamoja na mama Ange Bendera Bonyoma kila Alhamisi wala Thursday saa 1:30 jioni kwenye mtandao wa True Word Television Canada.
He can see
You are watching the True Word Television, spreading the true word of salvation.